I feel like the people that invited us to join and participate in this project came with such radical questions like how we can live better, how we can respect the ocean that is surrounding this beautiful landscape. All those questions, as an architects and as thinkers, really motivated us, and it started conversation, it sparked ideas, feel deep synchronicity with especially at the beginning stages of everything that we were creating together. So hello, my name is Pablo Luna. I'm the founder and creative director at Pablo Luna Studio. Architecture, for me, provides the possibility and the responsibility of bringing the awareness to the significance of place, that they respond to the landscape in which they are setting in, and ultimately that inspires us, which is one of our strongest concepts, which is called biomimicry. That is to be inspired by the form, processes, or ecosystems that surround us. First, to put us in context, the site that we were given was a very particular and special area, an area that is very much meant for conservation, which is a mangrove site. And we felt that the treehouse existing already in the place were already doing a good favor. The branch of the trees were moving through the space. They were not being cut, they were being integrated. So when they invite us to join and do the Yoga Shala and these two contemplative spaces that are the nests, we felt that we need to play under the same rules. And we started looking and drawing inspiration from it. So from the ideas, buildings like the Yoga Shala that is inspired by the whale, we found ourselves with this very, again, like majestuous, serene creature that is a whale. And by looking at nature and mimicking and being inspired by it, we felt that in a way we were being humble enough to say, okay, we don't want to bring something from the outside, we want to play with what we have here. And when you go and walk around the ocean, most of the time, the most fun part to do is like to look for shells, to discover the nature, to find new places to play with. Are like shells are houses. And we felt that mimicking and being inspired by this idea with what is happening on the site. The pearl is a rather simple structure inspired on the structure of a shell, and it's full about contemplation, right positioning, subtlety, calmness. The starfish is another beautiful ocean star. Also, starfish play like a middle road. You can find them very deep in the ocean, you can find them at the shore. And for us, what we took as main conceptual inspiration was its structure. And in this case, we integrated it more within the existing tree houses. So it's a place that it just sits quietly. It's not about big movements, it's about subtlety, it's about elegant curves. There is no hierarchy. That's what brought us to design these buildings. The idea of how we should live when you let go of all constraints that start like new shapes, like the whale, the nest, the pearl, to submerge in you. As the building expands, your creativity, your possibilities, how you want to live expands. You give room for new ideas. So be prepared to experience something you haven't experienced before. Once you do buildings that care, with materials and people that care, not just for our own safety, but for others' safety, you can go a step even further and you can expand, you can care for the environment. And I feel Oshom now wants to expand that opportunity to others that visit that space. Yeah, and it's just a dream.